What's up, everyone? This is Bam Black Ops. We're playing some SSX and we are doing the It's Cold Out Here achievement, which is doing the deadly descent in Antarctica, which is the deadly descent for cold without any gear. And of course, the gear that we would be using is the thermos or whatever it's called, the thermal body, thermal suit. It's to heat you up when you get into the cold areas, into the shade, into the tunnels, etc. And this run is probably the easiest, or one of the easiest, when you have the gear on, because really I never even got close to dying when I had the gear on. But with it out on, this is by far the most challenging. First thing you want to do right here is do a flip. Why? Because you want to boost to get high enough and then to jump over top of this first shadow here. That's actually pretty important. So right when you start off, jump, do a quick trick just to get some boost, and then jump over top of that shade. You want to clip off every single inch of shade that you might get and jump out of that or away from that or through it as quickly as you can and never get anywhere near it. We're going to boost right through this here and pick up a couple of these thingies. This one by far is so much the hardest one. And on your way you have to pick up these red flares as well too as they pop up in the air. Don't boost here as you go up this jump because you need to save boost. And then do a trick maybe if you want to here. But yeah, this one is by far the hardest. It took me a very long time. But I finally finished it, and I was like, I'm going to put up this video now, because it's definitely the hardest one. Just follow the path that I'm doing so far. I'll tell you like a play-by-play or inch-by-inch what I'm doing, kind of starting now. So, what you saw me do so far, do exactly that. We're going to jump over this crevice here. You saw I went into that shade there for half a second. That was scared me, because I was like, uh-oh, that means that might screw me up later on. So what we're going to do here is boost up to this ice thing, and if you want to jump off and do a trick to get more boost, that's nice. But what we want to do is like ride the wall as we're boosting up this so that we never fall off of it. And then ride it up again here, and right there I went through a lot of shade too. Here you need to jump, but you can see I barely made that jump. You need to jump there or you're going to screw it up. And again, we're going to ride the wall, and I'm going to rewind this real quick. I'm going to boost and ride the wall a little bit better than I just did. We have to get in some shade there just to be there, but then you want to boost and ride this ice wall all the way to the right side and try to avoid the shade as much as you possibly can. If you're at this point and you look down at my temperature meter on the bottom right, if you're at this point and you have about half temperature, you are doing very well. That might be just enough to finish the game. Maybe. If you have better than that, then you're in great shape. If you have less than that, you probably won't be able to finish it. This jump here, I only barely ever made a perfect jump, and this right here was the absolute perfect jump. Perfect. That is insanely difficult to do, that jump right there, without getting into any of the shade. I'm going to boost over to the right side here, and here's another spot where it's pretty difficult. I kind of smashed into the wall there, but again, I avoided the shade perfectly. That is incredibly rare for me to avoid the shade on both of those massive jumps. They're both very difficult. And then right here, I fell all the way down by accident, so I'm going to use my boost to jump, and again, I'm going to rewind far back and then boost all the way as far as I can, and you can see I'm in the shade here, and I'm barely out of it, and then I'm not going to use any boost because there's one little edge of shade there, so I wanted to avoid that with all my might. And wow, if you can follow that exact path that I just laid out for you, and you have a lot of luck, and you time your jumps perfectly, and you jump in the perfect spots, you might have a lot of luck and you might pull it off. But believe me, this is, for me anyway, very difficult. I hope the little tips and stuff I gave you helped. I hope you can follow that same path that I took. It's not easy. It'll take you a little while just to, nail down each section. That last section of those like 3 or 4 jumps that are really high jumps, that's the most difficult part, and landing in the exact spot that you need to. That was by far the most challenging spot for me. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it helped. I hope you'll be able to get this achievement done, and if you need help with the other deadly descents here in SSX, please check out the rest of my videos. Hopefully I can help you, and I will see you guys later.